Hello and a very warm welcome. Another rant participating on the channel. McLaren merchandise rant. I am calling my own team out. We've called the other teams out and now it's down to my team. I'm not going hiding. We are calling out the papaya pussies. Illegal. They don't want them to race. They robbed us of a title fight last season with their bullshit policing. Everything had to be policed. And now McLaren are going to get torn. A new arsehole. We've done Racing Bulls, Red Bull, Alpine and Mercedes. And now it's over to my team. I could avoid this, but I'm not. McLaren get treated the same as the others. Now, we'll start on a positive. McLaren's merchandise, from what I've seen, is cheaper than the rest of the teams. It's still overpriced, it's still overhyped, and shouldn't be allowed. But you'll already have people purchase their orders because McLaren finally won something. They will reward the team. I'm angry with McLaren because they deserve a reward, and I'm not giving them a reward because of these fucking prices. They are scandalous, outrageous, and unacceptable. And this is the cheapest one we've seen so far, by the way, and it's still over the hill and outrageous. We support this team through thick and thin. I fell in love with this team in the late 90s, fucking around with the Honda engine in the Alonso days, and we were still there supporting them. And what's our rewards? Yeah, overcharged the hardcore McLaren fans. Well done, McLaren. The woken wankers, the papaya pussies. They didn't even let them race for a title. It was policed. We give equal opportunity. What a load of shite. You mean you favour Lando Norris? £81 for a 2016 Polo. Now, if you compare that to Red Bull, Alpine, they were charging 95. I believe Mercedes was 85. So McLaren are cheaper, but it's still over the hill. It's outrageous. A team shirt for McLaren, papaya. It's got Puma and MasterCard, £72. If you compare that to the rest, 85 quid it was. The other teams. So you got to give McLaren their due. At least they're cheap. They're cheaper, but it's still over the hill. It's too much. For a standard polo shirt with sponsors embedded on, it is too much. Does it even look that good? I'm not so sure. I'm really not. I mean, what, especially on the team shirt, what is that underneath it, the white? A kid's, now this is where it gets ridiculous for me. A kid's top, a standard t-shirt for a kid is 50 quid. You want to embed the kids to support McLaren, and yet you charge them 50 quid. Wrong. I'm not having it. Baseball cap for McLaren, 41 quid. That's the standard. Every team seems to be charging 41 quid. £36 for a kid's cap is outrageous. £50 for just a t-shirt and £36 for a cap is wrong. You want the kids to support the team, yet you're charging them over the hill. Obviously, McLaren Puma jersey, they're going mad for Puma. It's another sponsor. Used to be a running joke, by the way, that we had more sponsors than points. But they forget it now because they're top of the world, champion of the world, constructors of the world. They forget when we were retiring. Alonso retiring the car on purpose. They've got short memories, these wankers. And they placed the title last year. Fucking bastards. 60 quid for a jersey, Puma. It is cheaper, this stuff, but it's still over the hill. Lando Norris, World Champion t-shirt, 40 quid. 40 quid. Now, I don't think that's too bad. If you're a Lando Norris fan, 40 quid for a championship top. Should it be cheaper? Absolutely, but I don't think that's too bad. We go further down, and we do have a Lando Norris hoodie. Here we go. McLaren Lando Norris Championship Winners Hoodie, 75 quid. If you contrast that to the other teams were charging £110 for a hoodie. I will go in on McLaren. As usual, I always call out my own team. It's important. There's no point going hiding because it's my own team. The prices are a joke, but they are cheaper than the rest. And I've got to say that, to be fair, they are cheaper, but it's still over the hill. It's ridiculous. We've got a load of clearance on here for 25 merchandise, and it's still 39, 32 quid. I think we missed out this one. Mclaren Puma long sleeve t-shirt, green, unisex, 56 quid. We just had one of them further up that was... So a sleeveless one costs you 60 quid. If you get sleeves, it's £4 cheaper. Well, make that make sense. I thought it would be the other way around. So there we have it. The Papaya Pussies, Torning You Arsehole.